What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're here again at the fishing spot, or one of the fishing spots. We're gonna be seeing what we can catch. I think last time we were here we caught striper or a hybrid. I couldn't really tell. I couldn't tell the difference, but it was very tiny. Then we caught a bass. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I didn't really have all the stuff that I needed, and it got rained out. It started storming in the middle of like us trying to get all the stuff packed up. It started lightning and trying to get out there, and then basically got completely soaked from the rain trying to walk back to my vehicle. So it's like probably say a 20-minute walk. For me at least. I'm not the fastest walker. There were some people that were running, but hey, they ain't running up this hill trying to get back to my car. So yeah, and it just recently rained here. It looks like it may rain a little bit, but there are a bunch of people here. So I mean, the bank's not really that big, I would say. So we may try to find a spot. I got my bucket here today. I got my rod holder, so I finally brought my rod holder. I found some extra baits and stuff laying around that were sitting in my garage. I might have to do a video on like all the stuff I got in my garage, because it's just getting ridiculous. I may do a giveaway and give away some of that stuff, because I mean, I just got too much stuff in there. Also, wasn't able to put some of the treble hooks on my glides, but I wanted to use my glides and my jerk baits, but I wasn't able to like really put that on there because I was tired, y'all. Yesterday was a long day, battling the storm and then packing all the stuff up and then trying to go home and edit videos and do other stuff around the house. It was just crazy. But it looks like it is supposed to storm at 9 o'clock, and it is 9:12 right now. So I may give it a few minutes. There's like a little dark front that's going over right now, and I don't want to walk all the way back down there. Then as soon as I get down there and get set up, it start pouring down raining. So it's starting to sprinkle right now, so I may just sit in my car, wait a couple minutes. Yep, right on cue, starting to rain. So I may wait out this rain and this storm for a little bit. You know, it's starting to rain pretty hard, pretty heavily right now. So I imagine a bunch of people are probably gonna run back up here to their car and leave. And I'll just camp out the spot and wait until they leave, and then it's supposed to be sunny the rest of the day, or not pouring down rain the rest of the day. So I'll get back when I'm back down at the spot. All right. So it stopped raining enough for me to walk down here, and I got a jacket with me. But this whole stretch, I go all the way down there and some more, is what I had to walk through on my last video when it rained. So whenever it looks like it's about to rain, I try not to fool around in this spot. And this whole area is washed out, and the shoes that I normally wear seems to be not cooperating with the mud. So I have to walk in this grass, these grassy areas, or on some of the roots, so I don't fall and bust my head wide open. But there were probably like 3 or 4 people that left when it rained. There's still quite a bit of people here, so hopefully we can find a spot, get some fishing done. I do have more baits than I did last time here today, so that'll definitely help our chances. Last time I was here, I lost 3 rooster tails and a crankbait, and I'm gonna just chalk that up to operator error, because You know, I didn't know how deep the water was, but I mean, with it just raining now, we shouldn't have to worry about that. But last time, I mean, it had kind of just recently rained, but I don't know. There were some spots that I know, at least for my rooster tail, there were a couple of spots where it's just balls and balls of line that were just in the water. So you start reeling in, and then you get snagged on a line, and that line could be braid, so that line ain't breaking. So then start reeling in, and one of them I saw the rooster tail. As I was reeling in, I started pulling it, and then out of nowhere, my line snapped. It was, and so I'm seeing my rooster tail just sitting there with all these other baits. I'm like, this sucks. But what are you gonna do? It's a part of fishing. I mean, similar to, you know, go to a lot of these spots, just beer cans and bags, and you just saw a bag on the trail, and stuff like that people just don't clean up. They come out here and just trash the spots. Here's another can right here. People just come and trash the spots, man. That's why it makes it difficult, you know, fishing sometimes, because, you know, some of these places, they close down because, you know, people just throw trash out there. People ain't got time to come out here and clean up after people's trash. So, you know, make sure you guys are picking up your trash when you're out here, because other people don't want to do it. You know, we're all adults here. Make sure you clean up your trash. But I would say it is one downside of the fishing hobby is, you know, some of these like very nice, beautiful places get trashed by people who just do not care. They just don't care at all. They're just like, oh, whatever. I don't care. So we're coming up here on the dam, and it seems like, well, the water's always flowing, it seems like, but water's probably pretty high today. Seems like a lot of people are fishing this top end right here. It's a long way to go to cast. I don't know if you can see it up there. That's a long way to go to cast. When you get a fish, you have to pull that thing up that wall. Not what I want to do. But, you know, some people swear by it. Some people say, oh, it's just where the big fish are at. They're in this current. Okay. Good luck to you on that endeavor. But sun should be coming out here pretty soon, so it'll be nicer weather-wise. Oh, there's another guy. There's a guy I saw the other day who came. Wonder if he caught anything. I don't know. Yeah, he was here where I came last time. Really didn't have any luck. He was like, yeah, but you need to get here earlier. But I think everyone here is looking for striper. So I'm not here targeting any species. There's a dam. I'm not here targeting any species. I'm just here fishing. Whatever I can catch, I'll catch. I don't have a target species that I'm looking for. I'm just glad to be out here fishing. So, another day. I thank the Lord we got the activity of our limbs. We woke up to see another day. What more can you ask for? You know? Being able to get up out the bed and to be able to speak, to talk, to see your loved one, What a blessing. So, probably get in this spot right here. Because everyone's casting out that way. Probably cast out this way. And it looks like I got this whole section to myself. Sweet. So I'll start it back up when I get everything set up. Let's get it. Alright, so we're getting set up here. And the first bait I got on is just this little power bait. So this is the 3-inch Poggy Swim Shad from Berkley. Let's see if we can get a hold on with this thing. Just gonna jig it a little bit. See if there's something out here willing to bite. I gotta be a little careful because these rocks are slick. So, first cast. This thing looks great in the water. I really thought the water level would be a lot higher since it's like pouring down rain when I got here, but it didn't rain for that long, so that's understandable. Looks like a dude over there caught a stripe. Pretty decent sized striper too. Cool. there got snagged. Yep. Alright, so we got some bait. Look at that. Use this little dude, throw him in the bucket. Oh my goodness. Calm down, bro. Calm down. See if we can get another one. This little spot. You're just chilling it. They're smacking this little bait. Might have to take this bobber off. The bobber might even be too heavy. Got him. Look at that. Got another one. Be some good bait. Oh my goodness. Calm down, bro. Another one, that's two. And I got him in this little bucket right here. But you just gotta let it fall, wait like 5 seconds. Even that, because they're smacking it as soon as it gets in the water. But the thing is, you got a hook on it, which means they gotta actually eat it. I don't know what size hook this is. It's like the smallest hook, or one of the smallest hooks that I got in my bag. And I just recently put this thing in there. Man, they are destroying this thing. It's just a tiny piece. Super tiny piece. Got one. Oh, I had one. He had it. He was running with it too. I just didn't pull the line tight enough. I'm getting so close to getting them, like they're taking it and they're running off with this thing, but it's like I'm trying to time it correctly, making sure like they actually have it. That one felt like someone just smacked it. Oh, got one. Oh, he got hooked and he didn't even get the worm. Dang, sad day for Buddy. He didn't even get the worm. The worm slid up before he could even get it. Come on, bro. Alright, so that's three. Three of them things. Back in there. Then I'm gonna take my catfish rod, I guess I'm gonna call it, my other rod, and then I'm going to toss one of these things out there. Try to get it way out there. See if there's any cats or something. I wish I could get it up there, but there's some dudes up there, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's get the live bait first and then see what we're gonna do afterwards. Another one. Alright. Oh, he choked that. Dang, he choked that one. May have to use my pliers to get that one out of his mouth. That's crazy. Bro, wild. Bro, super wild. I hate these like really tiny ones because it's hard to get them. Let's go. Boom. Sitting there chilling in the back. Alright, so I think that's 4 now. Everybody got cooks fishing for the exact same thing, which is striper. Which is not what I'm fishing for. So, I got the line recast. So, that should be nice. It's definitely a better spot. I recast that at. Oh, I had one. Let's see. Thing is, you just gotta hook these things once they take it. They'll run off with it. Looks like it may be another storm front rolling in, but hopefully there's no rain or anything towards it. Just passes by. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm so fast and grab this thing. So I may be switching over to the crank. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch over to the crank bait. See if I can catch anything with that crank. Got a nice color, nice orange color too. Oh, let's hear last part about that bass with it. And my whole line just fell through. Listening out the thunder. Last time I got caught, and that was not fun. Alright, so this is the creek. Mock baits. Pretty cool little color. Bouncer. Now, to say how deep, built specifically for the 3 to 6 foot range. So, does that mean it dives 3 to 6 feet, or does that mean the water level it's designed for is for 3 to 6 feet? Because the water level we're in now is 3 to 6 feet. So that would mean that it will be perfect for this situation. Or does that mean that it's meant to dive 3 or 6 feet? Like something may have gotten that bluegill. So I'm trying to get that bluegill. I don't know how it works. Everybody comes out and just cast over each other. Weirdo energy. But yeah, gotta have some decorum at some point. I wish they had a way to get to the other side, so that would at least distribute with some people over there versus over here. Now, I'm not a catfisherman, but I do watch some catfish videos. Now, I'm pretty sure this rod tip's supposed to be bending down when something got it. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a catfish expert. I'm also hoping this little front that's coming over. There's supposed to be two fronts. There's one front that came earlier and another front that just coming in a few. So hopefully this will just breeze over us. We'll be done. Alright, so I saw this crank sitting on top of the surface of the water, so it may not be that deep dive of the crank. Great motion. Great motion. Oh, felt the raindrop. Oh, I felt another raindrop. My jacket on. Don't tell me they got stuck in a rock. Yeah, I think it did get stuck in a rock. That's why I said, is it 3 to 6 feet of water or diving 3 to 6 feet? And I guess that's my answer. Diving 3 to 6 feet. Oh well. We weren't able to catch anything on that one. If I start to feel some more raindrops, I'm gonna put my jacket on. But if not, I'll chill out like this. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. I do have a small crate that is not deep diving, I don't think. Small little white crank with red eyes. Y'all tell me, what's the best way to store items with treble hooks? Because that can't be it. Couldn't possibly be it. Such a weird thing. People really coming all the way through the cast over each other. It doesn't make any sense. I'm seeing fish bust all the way down there. Whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat. Alright, I'm gonna tie on this. Little bitty white crank. I think I got this with my bag from Walmart. It came with a couple of... Hold on now. Something grabbed my bait. Line like go in and go out, but I think it's just the bait that's doing that. We'll ghetto tie it. Those ghetto ties. Let's look at this thing in the water and see if it what kind of action it's got. Oh, hold on. Looked like something tried to grab that and run off with it. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's got some nice action. That makes me feel so fun. I'd rather it kind of sits on the surface. Feeling it wobble back and forth. Okay, yeah. That's some great action. Oh yeah, I like this. Now we know they're bastards, man. They're just too caught. Oh, I felt like something tried to get it. I felt like something just tried to get the crank. dudes over here are killing it with the striper. I mean, that's like the 5th one they pulled up. I think they're using live fish though. I don't know. Pretty massive though. One more. Little bluegill, and then we'll set up the other rod. So I know from last time I came, when the water was down, right around that area there is a structure. It's like a rock laydown, but the water was a lot lower when I came, so I could see it. So I'm assuming like water diverts to the right and to the left, so like probably right here is a great spot to throw it, since you know it's that big cover right there. Definitely something chilling right there. And then also I caught a cat over there last time too, when I first came, so we will see. Oh no. This thing looks like it's trying to rat's nest me. Not want that. This thing's so loose. Crazy. Huh. I may have to put a new piece on there. They ain't messing with this piece. I don't know if something big swam through here or what, but there's a lot of
water moving. There. I don't know what that was about. So, I may just have to make it work with these that I have so far. Which is fine. There's a bunch of ripples right there, so something, maybe a school or something is moving right there. And of course there's a turtle. So I'm going to use these that I got, and I'm going to set up the big game rod. So this one is the one that I caught all of those drum on. Just give it some line. And I think since I don't have, any gigantic weight or anything, which I left back at my house, I'm going to go with a just a 6/0 hook with the bait itself, and I'm just gonna let the bait just swim out there on the hook. I'll probably put the hook on put the hook through its nose. Drop a comment down below, tell me what you guys think the best way is. I've heard some people say, oh yeah, put the hook through the side, or some people say put the hook through the nose. I've heard multiple things from a lot of different people, so I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. Hit with some rain here. Thought I was gonna be able to catch a big old catfish with all these live bait that I've got. I don't know. Yeah, it's thundering again. Sounds like it's coming from that way. I threw this thing pretty far out there. Yeah. They have to pack it in. It's starting to rain a little harder, and it's coming from behind us. I'm going to get my stuff packed up because I do not want to get caught in that ugly. Alright, well, that storm may have just ended our fishing adventure. I'm gonna pour these two guys back out. Gonna live a happy life. Then reel this one in, unhook them. I'll go back to my car. Where did this dude go? Oh, well, he gone. Okay, well, yeah, it's starting to rain, so I may call it on this one. That storm front, it's right there. Looks like it's coming across towards us. So, yeah, I don't want to be stuck in that. But there's a big old ant in here. Whatever. He getting zipped up. Zipping him up. Alright, so I got both of my rods. Got my bucket, my keys. So I had this one here, but decided I want to go get stuck on other stuff. But yeah, these guys can come and sit in the storm if they want. I'm not going to. But you got a cast net. I want to ask them if they got like a YouTube or a TikTok or something. Let me go ask them. Came the path of the big boulder. Should have came the path of the little boulder. Oh shit, saved my life. off a crazy rock onto a flat rock. So, happy about that. But, either way, yeah, what he's doing is he's throwing his cast net out there, getting some shad. But then he's throwing the shad out there. That's how he's catching all these stripers. So, that may be the move if I got time. Or I may come back out here with my jerk bait through that current, or my glide bait through the current. But either way, another great day of fishing. See if I can beat this storm and get back to my car without getting soaked again. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.